What is up, everybody? My name is Evan Bruce. Welcome back to the channel. It is Sunday. It is race day. It is the Pennzoil 400. We are currently in the Neon Garage. We're getting ready for drivers' meeting. But as you can see, a lot of the teams still have their cars in the garage. They're getting their cars ready for the race. It's a busy morning. I was actually out when I first arrived. I first went over to the fan zone because I had a wristband for a meet and greet with Shane Van Gisbergen. Got a hat signed by him, and I'm repping the SVG merch today, along with the Chase Elliott merch. And that's the first time I've bought merch or gotten merch for another driver that isn't my favorite. You know, I've been coming here for years and would always get Dale Jr. merch, and then when he retired, it transitioned to Chase Elliott. But now I've got Chase Elliott and Shane Van Gisbergen merch. So we're in the Neon Garage, waiting for the drivers' meeting to start. Hopefully we can catch some drivers walking down the red carpet here at Las Vegas and see what we can get. So the drivers' meeting is getting ready to start right here. I'm on the red carpet here in the Neon Garage. We're going to try and catch some drivers, try to get some autographs. But I just wheeled the Pennzoil 400 trophy by just now. And then just over that way is NASCAR race day with Jamie McMurray, Chris Myers, and Kevin Harvick. So there's a lot going on right here in the Neon Garage. So it'll be fun. We'll see what we can get here. But we are just one step closer to green flag. Bob Pockrass, head of NASCAR on Fox social media, as well as NASCAR or IndyCar on Fox. Then you have Ryan Preece signing autographs, Michael McDowell talking to Jamie Little, Ryan Blaney's over there. It's getting very busy here in the red carpet. Carson Hocevar, Josh Berry.
And then, hey, shut up. Gracias.
All right, I'm standing here with Ty Dillon. You filled in for Josh Williams yesterday. How was it like stepping back into an Xfinity car?
Not the situation you'd want to be in. Josh, obviously under the weather. And I was glad I could help the team out, but it was a tough situation not being in the car and not really fitting in the seat. But finished it out for colleague. And
how's it feel being back full time in the Cup Series with colleague?
I'm very grateful, man. It's a great team. Things are going the right direction, and hopefully we have a good day today.
Thank you for time, man. Danny Hamlin, Brad Keselowski. All the team drivers, crew members exiting drivers meeting, heading their way over to driver introductions. All right, we are now down in pit lane for our annual pit walk. I kind of messed up. I got to talk to McDowell earlier, going into the drivers meeting, and I asked him, like, how's it been with Spire so far, transitioning from going from front row to Spire. As well as just asking about the race and how it, like, just being on pole. And yeah, it was on time lapse, so it got nothing. So I'm gonna try and see if I can't catch him again, and we'll see. But yeah, that was a major oopsie on my part, and I'm kicking myself now because that was a really good segment that would have been great to have on the video. But hey, it is what it is. But I did get to talk to Ty, and yeah, just again, like as he said earlier, filling in for Josh. It was definitely not the best of circumstances, obviously. As I mentioned in the previous video, Josh Williams reported he wasn't feeling all that well and was having problems breathing. And he toughed it out all the way to the end of stage 1. And that's when they did the driver swap and put Ty Dillon in the car. And Ty drove the rest of the race in the 11 for Collie. So Ty gets a little bit more prep for today, but it wasn't under the best of circumstances. So we'll see how Ty Dillon does today. So it's shaping up to be a really good race today. So I'm excited. We are now officially in the grandstands for the Pennzoil 400. Cars are rolling down pit lane, get their final tack set up for pit road speed, get their lights all situated, and then we'll go green flag racing here shortly. First caution out here, very green flag pit stop. Has 19, that's last name right here. So they lost the right rear, or left rear, excuse me, left rear side tire. Didn't get it on tight enough, and it came off right as they exited pit lane, and that's brought out the first caution. So yeah, Briscoe wasn't too happy about that. And again, I don't think any driver would be. But man, the Penske Fords seem to be pretty quick right now. Logano was leading majority of this race, and then Austin Cindric was able to catch up to him and was right on him just before the green flag pit stops happened. Blaney was coming through the field, working his way through before he had to come down a pit. But we are currently on lap 35. And as it stands, Kyle Busch is your leader, with Chase Elliott second. So that's your top two. Then it is Tyler Reddick, Josh Berry, Bubba Wallace, AJ Allmendinger, Carson Mosvar, Christian McBell, Cole Custer, and Noah Gragson, your top 10. Obviously, that's going to get shuffled up as green flag pit stops were happening when the caution came out, and some drivers still need to come down to pit. So we'll get that going. We'll figure out who's all gonna line up where for this restart coming up. Alright, so stage one is complete here on the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Austin Cindric won stage one, followed by Alex Bowman, Chase Elliott, Bubba Wallace, Kyle Larson, AJ Allmendinger in sixth, seventh is Josh Berry in eighth, ninth is Carson Hocevar, and starting at the back, working his way all the way up to 10th at the end of stage one is Christopher Bell. I'm a little bit surprised at how bad the 54 Ty Gibbs is running. I would have thought they would have been up front running well. They ran well here last year, but that car is severely off the pace. Especially after that final restart, it was on par with the 51 of Cody Ware. So not a good run for Ty Gibbs. Shane Van Gisbergen, his car is coming alive the longer the run gets. He was making moves, making passes. Last I checked, I think he was 28, 27. But some of the drivers I'm not overly surprised that are running well. Obviously, Bubba Wallace, they had a lot of speed in practice. They're currently sitting at fourth. Kyle Larson, again, not surprised at how well they're running. Joey Logano, same thing. But I'm really surprised at how well Austin Cindric and Bowman are running. Obviously, Bowman's won here before. He won here in 2022. But Austin Cindric, he's kind of been more of a midfield driver at Vegas. But he's kicked it up a notch this year, and he's doing really well. Another driver I'm kind of surprised is running towards the back. He is Denny Hamlin. He finished behind Gisbergen at the end of the stage. You would have thought that he would have had a lot of speed here, but he's not looking too good. A lot of different things. Obviously, Chase Briscoe, his season has just gone from bad to worse. Obviously, with the tire falling off the car, he went 2 laps down from that. And then he got held another 2 laps. So he's currently 4 laps down. He's going to get one of those laps back to be down to 3. But so far, it doesn't look to be. It looks to go green most of the way. So I don't think there's going to be a lot of chances for him to get back on the lead lap. He might get lucky. There might be some crazy things here. But other than that, stage one been really good. There's been a lot of good racing. Bowman was trying to get around Cindric for the lead, and then he just kind of fell back, I think, trying to save his stuff. Chase Elliott third. He's been running really well. AJ Allmendinger is running really well. I'm kind of surprised about how high up in the field. But yeah, stage 2 is going to get underway here. We're going to do some pit stops, check up the field a little bit, and get started for stage 2.
Just took the lead.
Lap 108, Shane Van Gisbergen goes around. Son of a gun. That sucks. It was in the middle of a 3 wide with a lap down car of Chase Briscoe, and I want to say the 42 Nemechek, and the car just went around on him. Blew the right sides off the car. Right front tire was down. Literally dragging that as he was going around, but that sucks for Gisbergen. This is the second time in Vegas in a Cup car. He ran both Vegas races last year at Xfinity. The first one being cut short due to engine problems. That sucks. That took the fucking tire off of him. Well, caution out again, just as they took the green flag for the stage. Kyle Busch got into the wall and lost the entirety of the right rear wheel. And I've also just been realizing that my mic has been dying, so I've got the spare one on here, but I won't know how well the audio has been picking up until I go into editing. So there might be some voiceover work. But apparently right now, William Byron has the lead, and it's Kyle Larson, Bubba Wallace, Tyler Reddick, Carson Hocevar, Josh Berry, AJ Allmendinger, Daniel Suarez, Joey Logano, and Noah Gragson, your top 10. But Kyle Busch doesn't look to be in contention for the win here in Las Vegas. So yellow flag again, lap 147 coming to 148. Todd Gilliland smacked the wall coming off the turn 4, came back down toward the 47, and then kind of spun it, nosed it into the outside wall again, coming into the front stretch. That brought out the caution. Kyle Busch is back out on track after going behind the garage to repair some damage to his number 8 machine. But Todd Gilliland back in the pit lane, repairing damage to the front end of the 34. There doesn't seem to be any heavy damage to the 47 of Stenhouse, so they look to be good to go. But Kyle Larson out in front. Then it's William Byron, Tyler Reddick, and then Bubba Wallace rounding out your top 5. Oh, and Suarez. Suarez rounds out your top 5, not Bubba Wallace. It's Larson, Byron, Reddick, Bubba, then Suarez your top 5, and the rest of your top 10 is Josh Berry, Carson Hocevar, AJ Allmendinger, Chris Buescher, and Joey Logano. It's been pretty consistent with the drivers up front. The drivers that have speed are obviously running up front, like the 2311 cars of Reddick and Bubba. We've got the Hendrick cars of Larson and Byron up front. Bowman was up front before having a tire issue, having to come back down to the pits, losing a lap. But the 19 and 54 still laps down. 51 still laps down. The 88 of Shane Van Gisbergen's laps down as well. It's been a struggle for a lot of guys. But for others, it's been very good, very consistent. So, pit stops are underway, and then it's going to be a restart. We're still in stage 2. We think we're going to restart now. 13 laps to go on the stage. So the end of stage 2 should be interesting. Kyle Larson wins stage number 2, followed by William Byron, Ross Chastain, Bubba Wallace, Carson Hocevar, Ryan Blaney, Daniel Suarez, Josh Berry, Tyler Reddick, and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Top 10 to end stage number 2. That was a long one. I mean, there's a lot of laps in stage 2, but there's also quite a few caution laps. Getting ready to start stage 3. As it stands, if the race were to end right now, the Xfinity fastest lap point would go to Joey Logano.
So that's interesting. But yeah, those final few laps on that stage were really good racing. So I'm excited to see what stage 3 brings, and yeah, so far the Pennzoil 400 is a really good race so far.
Dylan is involved. The 12 of Blaney is involved. 43 of Eric Jones was also in it. It looks to be the 47 of Ricky Stenhousen in it as well. Let's take a look at what happened here. It went 4 wide going into turn 1. 4 or 5 wide. Bubba Wallace was in it. Ooh. Blaney is not happy.
Well. 24 laps to go in this race. And within a lap of each other, Kyle Busch hits the wall. And then right after, Noah Gragson hits the wall and brings out caution. Josh Berry had the lead for a little bit, got passed by Joey Logano. Daniel Suarez had the lead. There was 5 cars all under a blanket within each other. You had Suarez, Logano, Reddick, Berry, Hamlin, all right on top of each other. You had Reddick leading, then Suarez took the lead, and then Berry took the lead, and then Logano took the lead. And as it stands right now, it is Logano, Berry, Suarez, Bowman, Chastain top 5, then Priest, Allmendinger, Cindric, Larson's back into the top 10, and Michael McDowell rounding out that top 10. But this race, the final stage so far has been really good. The racing in the final stage has been really good. Very close together for the lead. No one's been able to run away with it. Obviously, that can change when Larson takes the lead or Cindric takes the lead. But the fact that we had 5 cars all within a second of each other fighting for the lead, this is arguably one of the better races at Vegas I have seen in a long time. I'm really excited. We're probably restarting here with under 20 laps to go, and anything can happen. It's going to get crazy. It's going to get wild. I'm here for it, man.
These could very well be the final pit stops of the race. Berry's in, Priest is in, Bell, Buscher's in, Allmendinger, Larson. Looks like he only took right sides. Berry looks to be getting second. Suarez wins the race off of pit road. Then Berry, Priest in third. And it looks like Chastain fourth. Looking for his third career win. Josh Berry looking for his first career cup win. 2 to go. White flag in the air. One more time for Josh Berry. Last season, the Wood Brothers got their 100th win with Harrison Burton. Josh Berry wins it at Las Vegas. Oh, look at him. Oh, shit. First career win for Josh Berry, and it comes at Las Vegas. And this is win 101 for the legendary Wood Brothers. Daniel Suarez finishes second. Ryan Preece, William Byron, Ross Chastain round out your top 5. Top 10 is Austin Cindric, Alex Bowman, AJ Allmendinger, Kyle Larson, and Chase Elliott. Here comes his crew. Picked up the checkered flag, doing a Polish victory lap. Shades of Alan Kulwicki.
But how about that? Josh Berry gets his first career win in the Cup Series at Las Vegas for the famed Wood Brothers. Wood Brothers now have 101 wins. As you guys remember last year, they got their 100th with Harrison Burton, but they were not as fast with Burton. They called Berry, they tapped Berry to go into the car this year, and he's delivered 5 races in. He's been up front, he's been consistent, he's been fast, he's qualified well, and to come out and just wheel that car in the last few laps in the closing stages of this race, to come out on top and win, it's awesome for Berry. And I was here in the fall when he won with Junior Motorsports, filling in for Michael Lynette. When he won that race. I've been closely following Josh Berry throughout the Xfinity Series when he was full-time, and then when he went to the Cup Series, replacing the 4 of Kevin Harvick, being tabbed to beat that, to have that ride. But it's just awesome. And just overall, the thoughts on the race, this was one of the better Pennzoil 400s that I've seen. You know, there's a lot of good racing, a lot of close racing. And it was really, really fun. I definitely enjoyed it, you know, because there's been times where the races here, they get super drawn out, and it just gets very boring. But that was not the case today. It was super close. There's a lot of good racing and a very good winner and a very popular win with Josh Berry. And it looks like Tyler Reddick is going to snag the fastest lap point. So good job on the 23-11 team for Tyler Reddick. But there was a lot of things happening that were just throughout this race. To cap it all off with Josh getting the win, it's awesome.
But anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like that, please hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon to be notified. We also have Instagram. There is the username there. Be sure to follow that for more updates and some highlights from this weekend. And as always, I will see you guys in the very next episode. Peace.